Yo, what's up, guys? It's Powerbang. Welcome back to another Lineage 2 episode. I kind of passed out in the intro there. That's thanks to BlueStacks, who is sponsoring this episode. I'll talk more about why they made me pass out later this episode. It's pretty cool, though, some of the stuff they're doing with Lineage 2. That being said, though, let's get into the topic of today's episode. That is the top 10 tips and tricks that I've found for beginners, for the noobs of Lineage 2. We'll start with number 1, and that is your clan contributions. Make sure you're being a good, upstanding clan member, donating your proof of bloods, donating your red star stones, and your ADENA. The benefits that you get are pretty immeasurable. You can get clan buffs, you can make potions for the clan, all kinds of stat increases. You can even go to the clan shop with your rewards that you get for donating and straight up buy XP, upgrade your, upgrade stones, basically. I'll do that right now. We're going to upgrade some gear. So now that we've talked a little bit about what you can do for your clan, what about what your clan can do for you? And I think the number one thing is huge experience from the fireplace that's in your clan hall. All you have to do is be a level 5 clan, which you have access now, the clan hall, and then you're going to get kindling. I'll explain how to find that in just a moment, and light up your fireplace. You can invite your clan members as well as any allies that you have to the fireplace, and they're going to get free experience all the whole time while that fireplace is lit up. And as you can see, more members equals more experience bonus. So when it's active, check out right here below me, 3,087 EXP per tick. Every 5 seconds you're getting that. It's huge. So I literally gained a whole level by sitting in front of the fireplace for like 20 minutes. I know that seems weird, but it'll help you pass the leveling wall we'll talk about in a minute. So to find kindling, go to the right side of your clan hall, go inside, talk to Lloyd the quest keeper, check out some of his clan quests, and find the ones that reward the wood, the logs, the kindling. That's what you're gonna need to supply the fireplace with what it needs to burn. Next up, what is the blue diamond on some of the gear and not others? I don't understand what that is what everybody is telling me. What is the blue diamond? It's pretty simple. Anything with a blue diamond on it, you can consider as not soulbound, if you will. For those of you that go all the way back to WoW, you can take that and sell it on the shop, as long as it's a class S item or above. That's why I can't sell these C items that are crappy. But the blue diamond means it is tradable. Next up, we've got monster cores. Monster cores. They are huge for your statistics. You can actually find these monsters by opening up your mini-map, going to the monsters tab, and then looking through the zone to see what monsters you might like to take out. Each of these has different stats associated with its core. So click around, you can see the red dot on the map will actually pop up to show you where those are located, and they spawn periodically in the zone, with the more rare ones taking longer to spawn. You can see Vapar there, 51 minutes until he spawns. So Sabertooth is who we select. We click go to, it'll automatically run there, which is super nice. And then while we're running, let's go ahead and take a look at the monster codex. So you can open up your challenges, go to monster codex, and then you can actually look through the zones on the left, find the monsters that are associated on the right, and you can see as you get these codexes, you can register those on the cards. And when you do that, if you get a full codex, you're going to get that card kind of unlocked and get the stats that come with it. So as you can see, we got Necros here at crit rate 26. We're going to look at him in just a moment, but when we get to Sabertooth here, all you got to do is attack him, take him down, and there's a chance, it's not guaranteed, that he will drop a codex. The reason most people overlook these is because A, they don't know, B, they can't be bothered to run a little bit out of the way, but monster codexes are huge because they're permanent buffs to your statistics. Next up, we've got summoning. Summoning stones are a way to get codexes as well. It's a more direct approach and more guaranteed in nature. So once you've got a summoning stone, you can find that in your inventory. Select the monster that you want to go basically attack, and you can actually make that decision by figuring out which stat you want to target and going to that monster. So once you've summoned, it'll put a little portal on the field, and then you can share that in either a DM to your party, your clan, or the world to get some help out in these summoning portals. Now, once you're there, it's just a free-for-all, kill everything. Some of these are pretty easy. Some of them are on the more difficult side. Look at these easy ones first, and you're going to see you're basically taking out these ads as a team, getting these monsters taken care of, and then there is a boss in the middle that you do kill. Next up, we've got Necros cores, which you can see popping up on the screen. Those are the monster codex for this particular dungeon, and you're able to take these and register them after the fact. So you kill all the mobs and try to do this before the time limit runs out. The time limit is usually well over what you need, but once you've killed all the monsters, you can see right on the screen it says, all the monsters are dead. You can leave now. So click the leave button, and we'll go back to the main world at the summoning portal that you went into. You now come out of it. We can open up the Monster Codex section again and actually check out how we did. So we'll go over to the left side here. You'll notice that we were in the Elven Ruins 2 area, and we went after Necros. So you click Codify because you got a bunch of those codexes, and you actually get some statistics for that. Some crit rate does go up, and we do have 14 out of 15 for the next level. We're going to go ahead and register those, and now the next time we get a Necros codex, we will get more crit. So there is higher level dungeons for the summoning stones as well, and you're going to see those on the screen right now. You got Silverbeard, which is an S class, and he is kind of like the big bad boss that you got to take down. So all kinds of variety there. Do the summoning stones. Next up, I've got some advice for you on your level 30 class quest. Once you hit level 30, they're going to ask you what direction you want to go with your class. Do you want to be ranged? Do you want to be melee? Do you want to be damage dealer? Do you want to be healer? Do you want to be a tank? Do you want to be DPS? All of these things are super exciting. And you also want to do your arenas all the time and be a champion. Well, I'm warning you, do not do all of your arenas when you're at level 30 because they're going to ask you to do one as part of your quest, and you will not want to wait a full day. I promise you, save one of your attacks in the arena for your class quest at level 30. Next up, we've got our skill tree. After you do your class quest at level 30, you will get Sand of Oblivion. It is a potion which wipes the slate clean. All of your skills are gone, and you're going to be able to respec in basically based off of whatever direction you chose. Like maybe you're a ranged attacker now, you probably want to use your ranged skills, which you didn't have access to before. Get rid of all the melee stuff. Go spec how you need to. That being said, let's look at the specific things you can do with your skills in the different decks that you have. At the bottom right of your skills, there is a blue bubble with a number in it. That is the number, similar to like Clash Royale, of your deck. You can switch decks, which is going to switch your gear. It's going to switch your battle settings. It'll switch your skills. It'll even switch the settings on your skills. You can click the blue dot on your skills themselves to tell it whether or not you want to auto use that skill when the cooldown is done. This is super helpful for when you're auto battling. Sometimes you don't really want to auto battle because you're going to pull way more monsters than you can afford to, and you'll end up dying. So that's how you can control those using your skill section. Next up, there's a leveling wall, which you're going to encounter often in this game. And there's ways to bypass this if you plan and are smart. First is using the quest scrolls that you get offered on the left side of the screen, where it says subquests available. Once every single day, you'll get up to 5 subquests that you can get from scrolls. These are just like normal quests. You go out, you kill some monsters, you go to a place and defend it for a few, go back, and you turn your quest in. You're going to get a ton of experience, though, 40,000 in this case, for doing this quest, and that is going to power you through. You can do this 5 times, and you can actually reset those if you choose to. In addition to your daily quest scrolls that you're going to want to do, you also want to make sure that you do your daily quests. They're super easy. Things like defeat 75 monsters. Anybody can do that. You can do it in your sleep. Make sure you do your dailies. Make sure you do your weeklies, which are a little more complex than dailies, but you can do up to 10 of those each and every day. And you also want to make sure that you're not missing out on your clan quests or your solo clan quests. That gives you an opportunity to help out the clan and yourself. Next up, you gotta filter your loot items. I have had so many people reach out and say, man, it's super annoying. I don't have a lot of inventory space, and it's always filled up with crap gear. So go to your settings, the battle tab, and set the minimum grade that you want your character to loot off of dead bodies. And you can actually click the grade. B is like a nice one for starters. You can click B, and now only B items and higher will be picked up by your character. No more bags full of C loot. Next, we want to tweak auto battle a little bit. Instead of sometimes when your character's running crazily after everything and pulling mobs that you really don't want to be fighting right now and ultimately you die because of it, you can actually change the settings here by again going to your settings, going to your battle tab, going down to auto battle radius. You can do melee, close, distant, or no limit. Melee is basically stand still and attack anything that comes into your range. This is great in high level dungeons or elite mobs that you don't really want to pull. And you can also do further out, like you're seeing here on the screen, where when you do kill a monster, it's going to run a heck of a long way, especially if no limits on, and just continue to attack. This is great for auto farming the dungeons. That is your bonus BlueStacks play of the day. And essentially what I do, the reason I mentioned BlueStacks specifically is because I tried this the very first night the game came out, and that is auto farming, turning on your auto attack, going to a dungeon where you can loot Proof of Bloods, as well as the Red Star Stones, as well as ADENA, as well as great XP, and, you know, we wake up in the morning, wow, you've got a lot of progress on your account and you actually didn't even play it. But I noticed my phone was burning up, so I decided to hop on BlueStacks and run it through my computer, and it's just a super fun way to power level your account. And, you know, that's kind of what I've been doing with it. So right there on the map, you can kind of see the places in Elven Ruins 2 where I like to go farm. This back section here with the spotters, that is a great place to go if you're really low level and you can't really take a lot of hits. Find the group, hang out with the group, turn on auto battle, and when you hunt as a pack, you're not going to die. There's really no risk of it. And I also recommend joining a party. You can click a character, click join a party, and then you're going to get party benefits. As you can see, there is XP and ADENA bonuses that you get for being inside of a party. So if you want to boost progress even more, join parties while you're doing this auto grinding when you're AFK or sleeping. So that's for all the nerds that are getting super into this game, kind of like me. I am addicted. What can I say? Another spot that you can do this auto grind AFK action is in the Ant Nest 1. You can actually go into the ant nest. Right in the entrance, there's all kinds of people running around, killing these, ants, essentially, and the larvae. What you want to do is look around for the Thundering Herd. You'll see what I mean in just a moment. There it is right there. There's the Thundering Herd. Those are all of the people that are AFK farming. And you want to go stand in the middle of that group, and you want to click the auto attack button, and pretty soon you will be grouped up with them. So auto attacking and grinding is a fantastic way to boost your experience on the account overnight. It's one of my best tips, and I highly recommend BlueStacks for it because it doesn't burn your phone to a crisp by having the battery pushing a high-powered game all night. And for God's sakes, don't forget the chests in the ADENA dungeon. There's chests in addition to the dragon that everybody wants to stand still and kill. Don't forget to go shoot the chest 3 or 4 times. They'll open it up. You get the loot, get out of there, max out your efforts when you go to the ADENA dungeon. Little extra tip there, because I love you. Hopefully you enjoyed all these tips for beginners on Lineage 2 Revolution. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for more tips and tricks. They will be coming up in the near future. Guys, thanks again to BlueStacks for sponsoring the episode. I will catch you guys in the next one.